A week since the undignified collapse of Boris Johnson's government, he was back in the chamber for his first Prime Minister's questions since agreeing to go. But first, there was an unusual and chaotic start.
Neil Lambie, I am now naming you and Kenny McCaskill to leave this chamber. Sergeant, deal with them. Deal with them. Take them out, Sergeant. Let them out.
Two MPs thrown out for protesting in the chamber. When it did come to the Prime Minister, he was perhaps not his usual buoyant self so soon after being ousted by his own party, but he was colourful in his criticism of Labour.
I think if possible, Mr. Speaker, he's referring not to me, but to some of the 8 brilliant candidates who are currently vying for my job. Any one of them would wipe the floor with Captain Crasheroony's snooze fest, Mr. Speaker. And after a few weeks' time, that is exactly what they will do. They will unite around the winner and do just that.
And the Prime Minister was definitely in legacy-making mode.
And it's perfectly true that I leave not at a time of my choosing. And I will be leaving, Mr. Speaker, I will be leaving soon with my head held high.
With the leadership race underway, Labour were keen to broaden their criticism onto the man who may well replace Boris Johnson.
I really am going to miss this weekly nonsense from him. Let's move on from his current Chancellor to his former Chancellor. Last week he resigned. Yesterday he claimed his big plan is to rebuild the economy. Now, even the Prime Minister must be impressed by that Johnsonian brass-neckery.
And the mood on the Tory benches was notably rowdier today. Last week's stony faces were replaced by loud cheers when the Prime Minister arrived.
Step up to support a child in crisis. Yes.
On the New Look front bench, some of those hoping to replace Boris Johnson.
Can I say on behalf of the people of Redcar and Cleveland how grateful we are for the support that he's given us.
Can I thank the Prime Minister for delivering Brexit and the fantastic vaccine rollout programme?
Can I thank the Prime Minister for all he's done to help level up Stoke-on-Trent?
I would like to first send their huge thanks for your support to Ukraine.
Boris Johnson's due to appear opposite Starmer for the last time next week. But today, a strange hint that this could be his last PMQs.
The next leader of my party may be elected by acclamation, so it's possible this will be our last confrontation over this. It's possible. So I want to thank him. I want to thank him for the style in which he's conducted himself. I think it'd be fair to say he's been considerably less lethal than many other members of this House.
The loyally Labour leader and the unconventional Boris Johnson, it is hard to imagine two more different opponents. The noise was certainly back on the Tory benches today, but the fight to save Boris Johnson is over, and Labour may well soon be facing a very different kind of opponent.